Hello and good morning. You are watching handsketch.com and I'm your host Salman. Today we are going to start another video in which we can learn about computer hardware and its component. So as we know that something that we can touch, feel is should be called computer hardware. So we have many different types of computer hardware because we know from the definition of computer we have multiple types of computing device available in the today market, like our phones are also a computer, our watches also come like in the form of computers, and some computer that we knew with the specific viewpoints, like we knew a display and a screen and a keyboard mouse. So all that should be include like a computer device. So from today we are going forward to learn more about computer hardwares as well as its components of the computer hardware, because lot of hardware components available that we can utilize as per our need and boost the speed of our devices. So let us learn more about it. So first of all, we have the introduction of computer hardware. Like, I want to explain you what is the concept of computer hardware. So basic concept of computer hardware is to refer as physical components. If something is physically appearing and you are watching and you are seeing, you are touching, it should be called a hardware. So hardware component mostly built up through multiple languages, machines, coding, and a lot of other components together and make portable things. So in computer hardware specifically, we have multiple things. One is CPU, then memory, motherboard, storage devices, and lot of other things as well. But importance is that if you are selecting to going to purchase a something computer, like you want to be utilized furthermore for a specific task, like you are a graphic designer and you want to be a computer to do that task, so it's very specific. You can check before you are going to purchase which computer hardware and which computer is suitable for your required task. So that's why it's very important to learn about how computer hardwares are distribute and overcome and take a part in our activities. So this is also important of computer hardware. Roles of computing in today world, we knew that everything is going to be uh, switching totally on computers, and we don't have another other options to do lot of things. If you go in any company and you have to see, every company is utilizing computer devices to do their task. Even though a small company of making the toys, they also utilizing computers. Even though a company just selling their services for furniture, for maintenance of refrigerator, maintenance of electronic devices, everything, they are utilizing computer devices to manage all that their activities. So now I come to the main point. What are the main components of computer? So motherboard and storage, it's one component, like one of the main component of computer hardware. Then central processing unit, that we normally knew about the name of CPU, and other is memory, like random access memory, in normally we call RAM. So what is motherboard? Motherboard is the main circuit board that is utilized to connect all their devices, like RAM, like your memory, processor, each and everything is stick on that board, that is called motherboard. And then center processing unit is the several component, like you have a hardware and your board and your memory and your speakers, everything is connected on that board, and that board is physically, we can say this is a CPU because it's controlling everything. It's controlling your memory, it's controlling your storage, it's controlling your data flow, it's controlling your connection, your electricity and each and everything. And these components are very connected and utilize the buses like data bus, address bus, and these types of buses they use to switch the data from one component to another and make are reliable things that we can utilize. Then we come to the third part that is called random access memory, RAM. RAM is utilized to process instantaneous. Like if you don't have a RAM, you are not able to utilize the memory of computer, because this memory is virtualized memory, is the instantaneous memory. If you do something, if you are going to doing some task, this memory is work, and this is a flashable memory. Like if you turn off your computer, then your RAM data is totally removed, and if you are again turned on, then a new data is written on the memory cells. So in this way this memory have worked. Now we come to the next uh, main point, that the other computer hardwares like input and output units. So we have some input units and some output units, and we also called input devices and output devices. Unit mean the path, the main phase that you utilize for sending the data. Like if you say input device, input device like keyboard is an input device, and it's also work as an input unit in the computer system. If like in this way we are just giving the instructions to the computer, and computer has performed something and show the result to us on the monitor. So monitor is the output device, because this all things is coming from computer side. In the same way we have a microphone is a output device, microphone is an input device, and your speakers are output device. And we have a mouse that is also a input device. So we have different types of devices, input devices, some we have as input devices and some are output devices. So these like printers is also output devices, and scanner is an input devices. We can scan something and it goes to the computer. And if we want to be something in our hand, so we can utilize the printer and print it. So in this way both components combine together and make a reliable communication between a user and computer. To the next point, importance of hardware maintenance. So after utilizing all that, it's very important we can do some maintenance, because maintenance is not you can utilize and utilizing in more areas as your time, but it's also improving with the passage of time. If you are utilizing outdated hardware for your purposes, for your doing work, and the very new latest softwares have something else to be installed, and your hardware should not be able to give that support. So optimizations, so performance optimization requires some changes, like change in hardware, change in board, change in processor, and sometimes change the whole hardware system. So enhancing the experience, we need to be maintained our hardware, and maintained should be available through updating and upgrading your hardware components. Prevention of damages, for prevention of damages we have to take care self. We can put our devices at at the environment where there is no chances of any type of physical damages. Like we don't have to put our computers in under sunlight more times, because it should be hot and it's already working and hot, and then sunlight is fall on it and it should more hot than the normal. So these types of preventions also needed for the hardware. Then we go to the some other components engaging with audio virtualization and presentations. So we have multiple others hardware components as well. So in these days, the virtual gaming and virtualization through gaming is very in, and we have a lot of devices that we can utilize to play the games, and that devices give us the experience that we are really inside the game. So these types of components also engaging and have audio function, video function, even though the recording function as well. So these types of engaging audience devices is very popular in these days. So our gaming industry is working a lot of it and making a component that they engage them. So we come to the next point is learning opportunity. So in gaming industry we have a lot of learning opportunity if we go through to the points, and we have a lot of things that we can utilize for our own use, and later on it should be make a big research. So thank you so much for your watching. Have a very good day. This is our website and this is our YouTube channel and Facebook. You can visit and ask any question that you have in your mind. I'm happy to share with you my experience and solving your problem. Have a very thankful and good day. Bye bye.